And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. And again, it's Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Blitzy.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a
Blitzy.
don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Fourth down, you better kick it.
He needed 6. He only got halfway there. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Ah, how do you get that? What are you talking about?
The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on
Scrub.
Now this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive.
Playing defense on this little man.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches.
I'm show you what to do with this motherfucker.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill to possess.
And this is taken in at the 5. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 35 yards. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
You said Bunk is here.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Hurts sets up to throw it. trying for
I'm gonna quit, bro.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Fuck, dude.
Interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes.
We get that back. What are you talking about?
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions.
Let me get them back, little dude. Let me get them back. What are you talking about? I'm live streaming this shit and I got 5 viewers. What are you talking about, nigga? I need it all.
Don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff?
Nigga. Squeeze in there.
I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them
You squeeze up in here.
and take control of this game?
Squeeze up in here. Thank you. Squeeze up in here.
6-0 our score after
What you talking about? Oh. Well, at the end of the half. Okay, bet. Don't hold me now.
On first down, Hurts. Over the middle into traffic, and that's
Couple yards at a time.
23-yard line.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and run
yards at a time.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he
Couple yards at a time. Hell no, I'm gonna get my little points real quick. 6-0.
They're finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here.
Let me get in there. Nigga. You talking about? Get in there. Fuck him up on that.
And the Eagles are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Yeah, get up off me, you scrub. Got my fans watching me, nigga. Fuck you. You get this two, nigga. And I'm up. Fuck you talking about? 8-6, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Give me this lead, nigga. That lead, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, I'm up. Nigga, check this go.
Depending on the quarterback, do more often.
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it.
I'm up. Check go. What you talking about?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
I need to play with this girl back. Ooh, let me get that. Let me clip that, matter of fact. Let's just squeeze in there and grab that. What was you talking about? No, that's some sweet shit, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Let me get that pick off you, little dog. Yeah, squeeze in there. Yeah, you like that? What you talking about? Yeah, I'm like that. Badass interceptions. What you talking about?
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Hurts. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
You can't fuck with me, Snail. Interception after interception after interception, nigga.
But Charles, with his
God.
if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Hurts. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This officially a 55. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
Hey, fuck with me, dude. Beat your ass.
So line of scrimmage still at 39.
I was going to score on green.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Need that. Let me get that up off you. Bro, I got like 8 picks up off yo. Man, you can't fuck with me.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline.
Get that. Hey, Clue. Hey, Clue.
Into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And now here's another interception.
Another pick. Another pick.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats inbounds.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, But I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll be out right at the 35. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they picked up.
Ooh, that been sweet. What are you talking about, man?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Another run with Sanders. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Hurts. On the move, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd in a couple. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's only got left to prevent the 1st down.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs are back within a couple of the lead.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Mahomes will throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We've got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts, throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. He'll drop to throw. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A good chunk on the ground, and the keeper 17 yards, 1st down.
Well, he's certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
That swung out wide to Sanders. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they're looking at fourth down now in this tie ball game. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Open man is Goedert, the tight end. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the... Oh, look at this! A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs.
Mahomes will throw.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Yeah, and he'll have a first down, but a great tackle there keeps him from getting to the boundary.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
Here's Mahomes.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Mahomes to throw it. He's got Smith-Schuster. On the move past the 40.
Shifts by him.
Man, get the fuck out of there!
He's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play.
Well, that second half